Westbrook video, just
Okay.
talking about why Westbrook. The title of the video is "I don't understand this for Westbrook." I feel like Westbrook is
Okay.
one of the most disrespected point guards in the league. You go ahead.
Check this out, right? Now this ain't. I got love for Westbrook. Let me go ahead and put that out first for people get to talk about.
Facts.
Oh man, you just hating. And da-da-da." I'm a football nigga, but I done upgraded on basketball a whole lot. I done did some studying. Like you see how I called out Baron Davis. Like I'm actually a Baron Davis fan. You know what I'm saying? I done upgraded. I'm not to where Shea at, cause he actually played at a high level, collegiate level, but
I'm trash.
nonetheless, right? Westbrook is one of them ones. We talking about a 6'4", big point two. He playing it all. Anything above a four, that's
Yeah, he
Westbrook,
doing it.
and he's doing it. Mr. Triple Double himself. Ain't nobody broke his record. Whatever, right? Cool. I got respect for Westbrook, right? What is being said is this, and this coming from an NBA scout. This ain't my personal belief. He don't play defense. He can't shoot a three, and he don't fit nobody's system. Me personally, I know he don't fit nobody's system. Look at what happened with him and KD.
Yeah,
That's a prime example. Two, he got a shot. It's just like Westbrook, one of them people to where like if he see the bucket go in, he ain't gonna stop. Right?
yeah,
Like
he going.
he got a high motor, and that high motor, like Gil said this. He has a motor, and that's what makes him him, but that also what hinders him. So
On
if
me.
he in the game and he like remember that what was that in the finals? He was shooting more than KD. And he was shooting for like 29-30%. And he
Yeah,
wouldn't pass the ball. He shot them out the game.
literally.
So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's on both sides, but he got a high motor, he competitive, all of that, right?
You just gotta
But
know
that
when to
same high
give up the
motor,
rock.
he don't know when to turn it off.
That's because
He
you're too
don't know when to turn
passionate.
it off.
When you're too passionate about something, you screw over your team. Westbrook's
Facts.
passion for basketball is unmatched by a lot of players.
For sure.
He's
A
just as
1000%.
passionate as like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's certain players that's too
He
passionate.
just
to where
love that shit.
They hinder the team.
You don't see
And
nobody
Westbrook
giving
is
that
one of
much
them.
emotion.
Facts.
I
When you
hate the
give
way
too
that
much emotion, sometimes you can hinder your team.
On G's. But yeah, we
We all
got this
love
video,
Westbrook.
man.
We know at the one he got it for sure. His handling is superb. He get in that paint, he going in. For
He a
sure.
dog. He a
Like they
junkyard
said.
dog.
I've never seen a 3-point highlight from Westbrook where he just did some crazy shit at the three. I can't
Oh
even
yeah,
think
nah.
of it.
I could think of one where he did a deep ad pull up from OKC. I think it was for like a game winner or some shit, but that's like really it.
But that's top of the key. That's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, that top of the key. It ain't no, you
Top of
feel
the
me?
key threes, you should be making those. You in the NBA. You can't make a top of the three key.
Like you just cooked at that point.
things are
So they
turning
do
out
it.
for Russell Westbrook, and it absolutely sucks because it never had to be like this. This is the all-time leader in triple doubles, an
Pause,
MVP, a player.
I was trying to see that list right quick.
Oh, let me go back.
This is the
All-time leader in triple doubles. Top right behind him, Jokic. I didn't even know Jokic was up there like that, but he going crazy. LeBron. Yeah, Westbrook is all-time triple-double leader. I don't think that's a negative thing though. Folks do be getting on his ass about stat padding, but nigga, hey, he gonna walk into the Hall of Fame.
all-time leader in triple doubles, an MVP, a player who averaged a triple double across 4 separate seasons, which was something we once thought had been locked away in a display case next to Oscar Robertson forever. And somehow, we are this deep into the offseason, and his phone has still not really rung like it is needed to. And every report about his market makes it sound like the league has gone quiet. Should something like this really be happening to a point guard who is going to walk directly into the Hall of Fame? The sad reality about Russell Westbrook is that the tone around him has changed. There's even a piece of reporting about a trusted voice in NBA coaching circles advising the Heat against signing him that I'll get to, because that's crazy.
There it
5
is.
summers
Hey, go
ago,
back.
a
That's what I
franchise
was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. They just put it up there. Yeah, I wouldn't touch him in a million years. I read that article. That's where I got that from.
Okay.
Only one of them things I agree with. What I don't know what he's talking about. He talking about Westbrook don't play defense. Shit, me. That nigga play.
Nigga a
defense.
dog. He like
That
Pat
nigga
Bell.
Play defense.
Bro, they literally just showed a clip of him smacking somebody's shit, bro. Come on now.
I don't know what's up with that. Nate, what's up with it, boy?
What's going on?
What's happening, family?
Him that I'll get to because that's crazy. 5 summers ago, a franchise
Man, they
made
better
one
stop
phone
playing
call
like
that
this, man.
rewired 2
Westbrook don't
futures
get
at the
happy
same
steals
time.
and
What
happy
the Lakers
blocks
gave up
for
to
fun.
get him
Telling
is a
you.
list that makes Lakers fans still close their eyes to this day. It's easy to forget how much proven depth went out of the door in one afternoon. What they gave away were good assets, and what they got back was a season
So what they gave up? The trade
Okay,
for
they
Russell
gave up-
Westbrook, 2nd round pick, 2028 projected round, 2nd round pick, and Kyle Kuzma and KCP. And Montrezl Harrell. Ooh, Montrezl Harrell was a dog. Damn. All
I ain't
right,
gonna lie.
that is some pieces.
I don't think that was a bad.
to
Just
have
for
the
Westbrook.
worst possible fit. The hometown crowd eventually turning on a hometown kid, and a nickname that followed him into every arena in America for the next 4 years. Russell Westbrook.
What I'm disappointed with Westbrook is I thought he was going to come with all this energy, get the rebound, go coast to coast.
Yo,
We haven't
Magic
seen a
Johnson,
lot
Magic
of that.
just caught his
So
ass
we
Westbrook.
got to start seeing that. Where's that aggression? Where's that Westbrook go coast to coast dunking on people?
That was Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard in Lakers history and arguably the greatest
Oh my
point guard
gosh,
ever.
that's embarrassing.
Accidentally calling Russell Westbrook twice on national television. And somehow, that was just another
God.
night for Westbrook in Los Angeles.
I'm telling you.
Earlier that same season, Russ caught the ball behind the three-point line at the
Now,
Crypto.com
this is
arena,
disrespectful.
with Mitchell Robinson closing out on him. And before he could even get the shot off, 19,000 of his own fans were already screaming at him to not shoot the ball.
Let's see. That gotta kill your confidence. Everybody in the stadium telling him no. That kills your
I
confidence,
don't
bro.
mean to laugh.
That is sick though.
Damn.
I don't mean to laugh, but I'm not gonna lie. At home, in your home city, bro, you depending on your
And
folks
y'all
to be
up,
happy.
look,
And
look,
y'all
look,
telling me
look,
not to
y'all
shoot?
Y'all telling me not to shoot,
Oh,
and I was
man.
wide, and I could have hit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I'm
sick.
heated.
That's
I'm
sick.
heated. I'm
How
heated.
does somebody bounce back from something like this? Russell Westbrook was home. He was playing for the franchise that he grew up watching, in front
Bro,
of a
you
city
feel
that
me?
was supposed to
Home,
embrace
Home,
him.
bro.
And his
Telling
own
you.
fans were begging him to not shoot the ball. By the time the Lakers finally traded him, the conversation had gone far beyond missed jumpers and bad roster construction. One
God
anonymous
dang.
source described moving Westbrook
that
as
three's so
removing
trash.
a vampire from the locker room. They were
Damn.
calling this man a vampire of the locker room. And the whole time, he's just being Russell Westbrook.
I'm not
Some of
gonna
the same
lie.
qualities that once made him
That's
one of the most
crazy to hear,
electric
too.
players back.
But yeah, the vampire in the
so look.
locker room.
So look, right, chat.
A
I like
vampire
to
in the
give
locker
context.
room? Yo,
I like to give context, chat. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I don't want to just be sitting up here babbling. All right. So he was with the Lakers from 21 to 23, right? 2021, 2022, 2022, 2023. All right. While he was with the Lakers, he averaged 18 and a half first season, 15.9 the next. Now his three ball percentage. Listen,
Dog water.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
That's what the game is now.
29.6, not gonna cut it, bro.
28 point. You said 28 the
29.8.
first season.
29.8 the first, 29.6 the second. It's
I
not
ain't
gonna
gonna lie.
cut it, gang.
A 2% difference, and it's 30%.
Field goal?
Ah,
Making 40% of your field goal? I'm
I
sorry.
ain't gonna lie, that's
Like,
bad,
not.
bro.
It's not good.
You an
And he
NBA
played
player.
78 games. It ain't like he was hurt.
He was
played
there.
78, 50. Come on, man. So
78 consecutive with a under 30%. Ooh,
You crazy, man.
but
Just
look,
being
if you go
Russell
through his whole career
that
though.
will hurt.
His whole career, his highest field goal for three ball percentage was
32
35
probably.
would look like.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
35.6.
That's probably when you was with OKC or with the Rockets.
That was with the Clippers.
Oh yeah, he was a dog that season when Kawhi and
That
goddamn
was with
PG
the
was out.
Clippers.
Yeah, he was going crazy that
So,
season.
I'm not just yapping, but he should have stayed right here. He should have stayed right there, OKC. I don't know why he left OKC.
Yeah. Definitely should have stayed at OKC.
Some of the same qualities that once made him one of the most electric players basketball had
Probably
ever
thought he
seen
could go to a
were
team and
suddenly
help them
being
get a ring.
presented as reasons
me.
that nobody should want him. The bill from that trade
Especially 'cause he
never
probably wanted
stopped
one.
coming. The Lakers lost two important members of their championship team to acquire him. Then, A season and a half later, they had to attach their top 4 protected 2027 first-round pick just to move him. The trade effectively damaged the Lakers' chances of maximizing the rest of LeBron's time in Los Angeles. And at the same time, it did damage to Westbrook's
know they got beef
reputation
like
that he
that.
could never fully undo. LeBron is now in Philadelphia, while Westbrook has been on a much different path, one that has slowly been guiding him out of the league, which is not the worst thing for a 37-year-old point guard. I just wish that things were ending on a better note than they have been for him. But before we go any further,
That's
if you
literally
guys are enjoying the content,
Like, no
then be sure to
respect
drop a
for
like,
him.
subscribe,
Respectfully,
and turn on
no cap.
notifications so that you
I feel like it definitely should have ended way better than it did, especially after hearing that.
Yeah,
That hurt.
I think he should have definitely.
That hurt. I ain't gonna lie. That hurt, bro.
never miss an upload.
Appreciate all 5 of y'all
Westbrook
being there,
was
man.
beyond a horrible fit in Los Angeles, and
I'm still
that
in there.
trade is a permanent stain on Rob Pelinka's resume. Russ also didn't do himself a
Boy,
whole lot of
these
favors,
shots
though.
on the
Go
ceiling.
back and
God.
watch his exit
Oh,
interview
boy.
from that first season. He talks about sacrifice
Go
and
back,
having the
hold
ball
on.
less and
I mean, it's different. It's a skill that I knew.
Pelinka's
I
resume in Los Angeles,
Nate,
and
bro,
that
Nate.
trade is a
Oh,
permanent
hold on,
stain
bro.
on Rob
Hold
Pelinka's
on. It
resume.
wasn't this one.
Russ
Wasn't this
also
one.
didn't
Say
do
about
himself
this
a
one.
whole lot of
It wasn't
favors,
this
though. Go back and watch his exit interview from that first season.
Shit,
He
horrible.
talks about sacrifice and
I
having the
would
ball
say,
less
yeah, I
and
mean,
standing in
it's different
spots that he
what
never
Bruce
stood in before.
Yo.
And then he sets his own bar for the year by
that
saying
hurt,
that he'd
dog.
come off of averaging a triple-double, so anything less than that would not be a good season for him. The team that he was on had just won 33 games and
Damn.
completely missed the play-in tournament.
Ugh.
And the measuring stick
Fuck.
that he was reaching back for was his own box score. I knew that Lakers fans
Hey,
weren't
these some
going to
crazy
like that one.
clips they playing.
He
Who
could have
is
said
this man?
screw
Them just
LeBron
regular
if he
season
got a better
games, bro.
public reception. What happened after Los Angeles was a slow, quiet climb back. Utah bought him out, then the Clippers took him in, and he was good for them. In fact, he was still good enough to get 6th Man of the Year votes in
Man, he
consecutive
was a
seasons.
dog on the Clippers.
And for stretches of their 2023 playoff series against Phoenix,
Look at that.
become
Give
the
that
best
paint
player that they
go.
had
Yeah, big
available.
man.
We're
Hey,
talking
hey.
about a guy who put up 30 points and 12
Give that
assists in
paint go
Game
crazy.
3.
Get that
Then
paint
came
on
back
the
2
line.
nights later and dropped 37 while
Hey,
Kawhi
I want
Leonard
to
and
add
Paul
though, KD
George
was on
watched
that
from
team.
the
So you know how you
sideline.
feel about that, right?
Man, what?
You know, KD right there. He gotta do something.
On me.
Denver took him next, and Russ gave
Gotta
them a
turn
strong
up.
regular season. To me, he felt like one of their best players. He was definitely one of the
He
reasons
was the
that their
dog on
lack
the
of
Nuggets,
depth
too.
did not completely bury them, averaging 13 points and 6 assists across 75 games for a team that came within 1 win of reaching the Western Conference Finals.
I
Then
feel like he
Russ
looked good on
declined
the Nuggets
his
because it's the Nuggets.
Yeah, that was already a good ass system. And all he had to do was really just play backup.
$3.4 million
Yeah.
player option out of nowhere, seemingly betting that another opportunity would be waiting for him. It never came. He sat unsigned through the entire summer,
They got
missed
really
training camp,
angled. That's
and
crazy.
watched the preseason begin without him. There were some rumors about China and people wondering whether he might have to finish his career overseas, even though Russ reportedly never seriously entertained leaving the NBA. Then, Sacramento finally called.
The fact that you
Less
want to
than a
send a Hall of Famer overseas is sick itself, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. that
why
is
y'all
crazy.
disrespecting this woman like that?
I'll be. It's.
Can't be
I don't
disrespecting
know,
this woman like
man.
that.
I mean, Melo did it. Didn't Melo go to China?
But Melo, I don't know. Melo just only did that because he was getting old and slow. This nigga Westbrook is not old. Well, he's old, but he ain't slow.
He's 37 now.
Yeah,
At the time,
now.
He probably like what 32, 33.
It's still moving crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
week before opening
that boy
night,
like Dwight.
Westbrook signed for the
On me.
veteran minimum, which would give him 1 season and possibly 1 final chance to prove that the league had not completely passed him by. By the 4th game, Doug Christie had already experimented with putting him in the starting lineup. Then, 12 games into the season, Christie made that change permanent.
Crazy
Russ
drop
started
cross with a look
58
back.
of the 64 games that he played in.
He
He put up
is a
15
good
points,
slasher.
almost 7 assists, and 5.5 rebounds a night.
Yeah,
That
Nate,
was
see
his
that? Say
highest
something about
scoring
that, Nate?
average across a full season
That's a
since
good
his
shot.
Lakers tenure.
Those are good shots.
He also hit 2 threes at
But the
almost
ones with the
34%,
Lakers, though.
which was his highest 3-point volume since his
Boy,
MVP
chucking it.
season. He was doing all of this for a Kings
look,
team
that's him taking
that
it
finished
slow,
22
you know what I'm
and
saying?
60. Unfortunately,
Instead of just
he
quickly
wasn't
trying to
playing
put up a
meaningful
buck.
basketball,
Just,
but at
throwing
least
that
it was
bitch.
meaningful to him
See,
and
look,
his
that-
teammates.
That's him playing Luka ball right there. We need that. First, take his time, give him a sweet little tween, get to the cup,
ISO ball for
He's
Russ.
good.
Off the one leg.
Look, big man, come on.
Back in Denver.
You already knew what
You
time it
just
was.
know
The
that
other
this
buckets,
shot
they were
against the
just
Nuggets
rushing.
felt amazing for him. It was incredibly ironic for Westbrook that he was
That
on a
was
team
kinda a
that was
crazy
going
buck.
absolutely nowhere,
Yeah.
and he just kept climbing the record books. On December 27th, he recorded his 2,000th career steal and passed Magic Johnson for
Damn.
7th on the NBA's all-time assist list in the same game. Then
Crazy.
on January
Pass that by
2nd,
Colin
on a
Westbrook.
driving
Come
layup
on
in
now.
the
On me.
fourth quarter of a blowout
Yeah.
loss in Phoenix,
Talk about it, nigga.
Russ passed Oscar Robertson
Talk
to
about
become
that.
the
Me.
highest scoring point guard in
On
NBA
me.
history, and moved into 15th
Come
place
on.
on the all-time scoring list.
Mhm.
Although sadly,
Come
he never
on.
got to finish the season. His body started giving him problems piece by piece. First it was the ankle, then it
He'll be
was the
slapping
thigh,
himself and shit.
Dang,
then
and
the
these all
quad,
within a
and
month.
eventually the right foot. By late March,
Damn.
an MRI revealed
That was all in a
irritation
month
the front
span.
of his right big
Took that
toe.
for a whole
He
leg.
missed the final 11
Damn.
games,
You know,
and just
like-
like that, he was done
yeah,
for
there
the
you go.
They
season.
nerfed that boy.
I hate
On
how
me.
suspicious that tanking used to
Hey.
make about every late season
That was
injury
always
for
where he
bad
would have windmilled
teams.
that shit.
Thank goodness for Adam Silver addressing
old
it
Westbrook
and
would've
putting
took
in
that shit
those
off the
new
ground.
rules. At Westbrook's exit interview, he pointed out that he did not even have a job up until 2 days before the season started. He said that he felt blessed to make it through another year and made it clear that he was willing to return to Sacramento if they still wanted him. But it seems that
They didn't want
Sacramento
you. Westbrook.
didn't make him a priority. Sacramento answered the question of what they would do at point guard in the NBA draft. They took Darius Acuff at 7 and started looking towards the future. And Jake L.
That nigga look
Fisher
like
reported
R.X.
that
Poppy.
executives around the league didn't expect Westbrook back. 15-7 on a minimum contract for a team that won 22 games. And the reward was basically a thank
Telling
you
you.
and a handshake, which left one thing worth watching this summer. And that was where he'd turn up next. Westbrook eventually became a candidate for Miami after they traded for Giannis, and Stephon Bondi of the New York Post reported that the string attached to it was
Okay,
that
hold
a
up.
league source told him
Him going to the Heat is not gonna work.
Yeah, that
You
yeah,
talking
that's
about
well,
Giannis,
no
you talking
floor
about
spacing.
Bam, and you talking about
Man,
Westbrook?
boy, I
No
ain't gonna
shooters.
No
lie.
floor spacing.
Don't do that.
They
Don't do
got
that, bro. Do not do that. Hey, Heat,
Nah.
if you hearing this, don't make that call, bro.
But yeah, no, Adam Silver don't even let them attempt to do that.
Go on and get a pull from the
They
drive.
wanna be stupid. Let them be stupid. Let them bump their
Nah,
head.
hell no.
Let's
Get a
just
pull
be
from
real.
the
You
drive.
got
Get a
Bam.
pull from the drive, bro. Get y'all a good PG in the shooting guard, bro, to shoot, bro.
Yeah, these some shooters.
Y'all
for
be
sure.
smooth,
that
bro.
Russ was an
Telling
option
you,
for the Heat.
They need to find
but
a
gotta
only
get
goddamn
Westbrook,
if
Russo.
bro.
LeBron didn't sign
Bro, they
there.
gotta find somebody.
And
Get
while
somebody
this
from the
does
draft.
seem
bro.
like a
Pick one
crazy
of 'em up.
condition, it's very clear that these two weren't quite ready to let bygones be bygones. It was literally reported earlier this summer that LeBron's relationship with the Lakers reportedly changed permanently after that failed Russell Westbrook trade.
Damn. So
Yeah, I
is
was gonna
Westbrook
say
the
that
reason
too.
he out of
They
there?
said- No, it's a combination of things. Like I've been saying before, Bron did not want to be the third option on the Lakers.
Right. They definitely
That's
made him third option.
That's one. But to stay on topic with Westbrook, people were saying like the GM was
Mhm.
definitely the part of the reason why Westbrook wasn't Westbrook,
Mhm.
from what I heard. But
Not
in my-
GM.
to defend that though, like it's LeBron team. Like Westbrook, you're not
Dead
finna,
ass.
you should never left OKC.
You should have
That's all I
had
can
your
say.
own team. You would have been calling the shots.
You can't leave your castle, go to somebody else's castle, and think you finna be king. Like
On
no,
me.
you just, this is not finna happen.
Especially
coming
when the
here to
nigga
help.
name is the king.
Especially, man, I'm like, what? You coming with LeBron, bro? You gotta know that man, coach, bro.
Like come
On
on, man,
me.
he not going.
Hey,
LeBron not
let
going for
GM.
that.
Is it crazy to
Like,
wonder
yeah.
what goes down if that trade never happens? Maybe LeBron is playing this season in Los Angeles instead of Philadelphia. I don't know, but it's a possibility for sure, right? But
Yeah,
with
I know.
LeBron not returning to Miami, the Heat would be a team that would make a lot of sense for Westbrook because of the desperation for additional playmaking. But here we go again, because a report would come out that an NBA source who has relationships with
An
Eric
NBA
Spoelstra and
source?
other coaches said that a coach that Spoelstra trusts told him that he advised the Heat to not sign Russell Westbrook, asserting that he's difficult to coach. Now, this would apparently be an old report from 2023. But desperation can certainly change things, right? Desperation can
But
make
it don't
Russell
matter
Westbrook
when it
look.
hold up. But why put it back out then? Why
Right.
y'all highlighting it again? That's from 3 years ago. So what y'all bringing it up again for?
And shit happens. Shit.
That's not current.
Very tempting to
Boy.
the Heat, regardless of whatever they were told in the past.
me dirty, boy.
Desperation is how an overseas offer that Westbrook would have slapped off the table 2 summers ago starts looking like a ribeye from a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. I have no idea if his restaurants are actually good, but I'd try one tomorrow off of the hype alone. But if the rumors were true and he didn't accept that huge offer from China last year, maybe it will always be the NBA or bust for him. The thing is that I think that Russ playing overseas at even this stage of his career would be a disservice to NBA teams that could
Fact.
still use his services. And there
Yep.
are a ton of teams out there that could still do so.
This old video.
For
'cause that's
potentially
no
the
longer
minimum,
valid.
he's going to give you production that is better than the minimum if you sign him. And to me, that sounds like good depth if nothing else. I think that this is exactly why we could see Houston be interested in him. Fred
Not with
VanVleet
KD
should be
down there.
back. They
Oh,
just
me.
stole Marcus Smart in free agency.
Nigga
And
not going back
everybody
with
is
KD.
waiting for Reed Shepard to take
not
that
going
next
back with
step.
KD.
Still, this was a team that seriously lacked guard depth last season. So
Oh,
why not
hey,
bring
Shay.
in Russell Westbrook?
I'm about to appreciate everybody pulling up to my stream. If you want to keep watching, please tune in to my boy
pull up.
SJ.mhz. I will be concluding my stream, man. Appreciate everybody showing love, though, man. Appreciate y'all most definitely. Hope everybody have a good day. Enjoy
You
their
stream, sure.
W
enjoy their
stream.
day, man. More life to everybody, and see y'all boy next time. Bye.
Yeah, man.
All right,
shit.
I'm ready to go.
All right, twin. You be safe.
I'm ready now. Nah, I'm still here.
Oh, all
I
right,
was
bet.
ending the stream. Come on,
All
you
right,
was
bet.
drop.
Nigga, hey, I ain't gonna bap, twin. Turn your view account off. I don't even have my view account
I
on.
gotta get the average. I'm not affiliate. I'm trying to get the average, like keep the average high so I can get
Oh,
affiliate.
I'll show you the sauce. I'll wait till we get off stream, though.
You could be adding another
gonna
playmaker
go.
and another veteran. Then,
Oh, you want me
after all these years, we
It's
would
soft.
finally get to
Nate.
see Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook back on the same team. I have no idea where KD
no.
and Russ actually stand
wanna
with
see
each
that.
other these days.
Nah, that's
What
not
I do
happening.
know is that last October, with Fred VanVleet's ACL injury fresh and Houston suddenly needing a point guard, Kay Adams asked Durant on Up and Adams about a reunion. He called Russ a legend, said he deserved to be in the league, and deserved to walk out of it on his own terms, and then said a
Facts.
reunion would be dope, before adding that the decision was above his pay grade. Sounds good, right? Well, I was just trying to make sense of this whole thing for the Rockets, because the basketball part of it does nothing for me. Houston had a bad spacing problem last year, and you don't fix that with Russell Westbrook. He would still be an excellent depth piece at whatever his price would end up being, but somewhere out there has to be a roster that actually needs what he does well. But let's forget about all of that, because I want to say this. I think that the ending
It's
that
plenty
Westbrook
of teams.
deserves...
But it's plenty of teams that could use him as a backup point guard. Like it's Russell
No,
Westbrook
sure.
at the end of the day. He gonna give you a smooth 13, 5 and 5. Like easy off the bench. Yeah, man. They need to quit
There's a couple
disrespecting.
teams that need that for sure.
Nah, yeah, a couple teams, bruh. Nigga. I ain't gonna say the Heat. Hell no, they don't need no way. Nigga, he could go back to the Kings. Nigga, he could go to Washington.
I'm about to say
He go
Washington,
Washington, boy.
motherfucking Indiana. Who else?
Magic.
There's plenty of people. Magic. Like, come on, man.
Man, come on now, they disrespecting the rest. OD. Shout out, get like Coop W video. Oh, shit, I'm about to wrap this up too.
Johnson,
That's
crazy.
3 videos right there. Everybody in chat, y'all know how we get down. I love y'all. Make sure y'all pull it to the fucking YouTube and go subscribe to Tay. Go follow Tay on Twitch. Shout out that boy Tay Supreme.